It's me, Bree McGee. Welcome to my little corner of the world, the cosy home of wholesomeness. And I hope your day is going swimmingly. During today's breeze, we'll be discussing high stress, high anxiety. So let's get started. In the background of this video, you will hear probably some noise. And that's because I'm having some work done on my house at the moment. There are some workmen doing some different bits and pieces in my house, and it's quite noisy. And I wanted to make the video whilst the noise was happening so that I could explain the way that I cope during these times. It's not easy because I can't stand loud noise. I can't stand things that cause, lots of drilling and hammering and all kinds of loud things like that. I just cannot bear it. I have a brain that doesn't deal well with loud noise, and so that's one thing, is just trying to manage my absolute high stress and high anxiety. Another thing I've come to realise is I simply have to just sit it out. I can't change what's happening. I can't lessen the noise or lessen what's happening. And so I have to just sit with it and allow it to just take its course. One of the things that really upsets me is how much it upsets the cats as well, my pets. I can't stand to see them suffering, and I would take on so much more pain if it meant that they didn't have to suffer the circumstances. But unfortunately, my cats and I are all in this together, and we're all struggling through it together. They are in a terrible state. One of them is hiding under the bedclothes, another one's hiding, I don't know where he is, he's just gone into hiding. And I've got one on my knee who is just constantly changing position, shuffling about, and they're just in a terrible state. Oh, and that breaks my heart. I can't bear it, honestly. It's just awful. So if I was managing this alone without having to watch my pets suffer, I think I would cope with it better. But again, with that, it's just something I can't change. I have to just watch them suffer, and that's a terrible situation to be in. But another way that I could manage this would be to put in some earphones and listen to some music or something like that. And there's also some kind of ear plugs that are foam that you can press together, shove in your ear, and they kind of mould to your ear, which would lessen the noise as well. There are two other options to manage when there's loud noise and high stress situations. Another one is to realise that this is temporary. This noise isn't going to go on forever, thankfully. This is just a temporary situation where these men are doing some work on my house, and so there will be an end in sight, and I have to keep focused on that. I have to keep that in mind, that it's just a temporary situation, and that helps quite a bit, to be honest. At so and so o'clock, or in so many hours, this will be over, and I can get back to helping my cats to calm down a little bit and to feel a little bit more comfortable. And I guess that, well, for me, the last one is to pray for strength and stamina to get through this period, because as a Christian, I know that I'm never alone, and so I like to do that too. But these are just some things that I do when I'm in high stress and in high anxiety situations. Thankfully, during this video, the noise has lessened a little tiny bit, because just before it was so loud. Oh, I'm going to need a stiff cup of tea when this is over, and maybe a chocolate bar, because I will just make that as an excuse to have it. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. How do you cope through high stress and high anxiety situations? I'd love to know. Well, I better get going. I need to find my cats and check they're okay. But thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and from my noisy corner of the world to yours, cheerio and mind how you go.